Steam on the window, coffee in a chipped old cup. Boots by the doorway, trail map folded up. Pines hold their breath out back, snowline chews the hill in half. Something in that frozen dark listens when I laugh. Oh, the quiet here is louder than a freight train. Every crow call cuts right through my spine. I taste coffee, I taste yesterday on this porch in this sagging light of mine. There's something old in the woods tonight. There's something old in the pine. Deer track by the woodpile when talking through the eaves. Creak of an ancient board underneath my sleeves. Granddad's axe in the stump, handle worn smooth as a prayer. Feels like if I say his name, he's waiting over there. Oh, the quiet here is louder than a freight train. Every crow call cuts right through my spine. I taste coffee, I taste yesterday on this porch in this sagging light of mine. There's something old in the woods tonight. There's something old in the pines. Is it just the cold air, or a story I was raised on? When the kettle starts to rattle and the dawn comes slow, half gone, I breathe in spruce and cedar. Let the steam fog up my sight. Swear I see a shadow nod at the tree line just past the light. Oh, the quiet here is louder than a freight train. Every crow call cuts right through my spine. I taste coffee, I taste yesterday on this porch in this sagging light of mine. There's something old in the woods tonight. There's something old in the pine. Steam on the window, coffee in a chipped old cup. Boots by the doorway, trail map folded up. Pines hold their breath out back, snowline chews the hill in half. Something in that frozen dark listens when I laugh. Oh, the quiet here is louder than a freight train. Every crow call cuts right through my spine. I taste coffee, I taste yesterday on this porch in this sagging light of mine. Deer tracked by the woodpile when talking through the eaves. Creak of an ancient board underneath my sleeves. Granddad's axe in the stump, handle worn smooth as a prayer. Feels like if I say his name, he's waiting over there. Oh, the quiet here is louder than a freight train. Every crow call cuts right through my spine. I taste coffee, I taste yesterday on this porch. In this...
Hello, 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 everybody. I really need to figure out how to get that song to fade out as opposed to just being cut off. But how's everybody doing tonight? Hey, Ellie. Welcome to the stream. I knew you weren't going to miss this one. So tonight is the stream. Tonight is the stream where you guys slowly get to watch me descend into madness. I rolled it on the wheel. I promised you guys I'd do it. Ellie, maybe. Maybe. It's possible. It's possible I might have fun. Who knows? It's going to be a very yappy stream tonight, though, most likely. I hope I have enough to talk about, because, like, my God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I got it. Oh, I bet it is. I bet it is. And it's even funnier that, like, Rock Simulator actually has an ad for Rock Simulator 2 inside it. So I don't even know what's involved in Rock Simulator. I really, really don't. Is that because you're crazy, Doge? Is it? Is that why? How big of a rubber room was it? Just out of curiosity, you know. Asking for a friend. Oh my God. Yeah, this is going to be absolutely fucking wild tonight. Thank you guys for giving me a bit of a break for a couple of days. I appreciate that, you know. I normally do stream Monday, but I had commitments and I had you know, I needed to take a day and just focus on some other things. Did a little bit of training. Bigger than the average apartment. That's a good size room. I did some training, mostly watching some tutorials for my video editing stuff because I've got some slightly more complex projects on the go. So took care of some of that, you know. Relaxed for part of the day, went for a good walk. And then, you know, it was good to take a break. I might take one a little more often from the regular schedule, but I am not going anywhere. I'm going to try to keep the schedule running as normal. I appreciate every single one of you. No, you, Ellie. No, you. You're the sweetest being here, my friend. Man, I need an actual webcam. I keep having to use my phone, and I always forget to clean the lens off. Hey, this is my stream. That is exactly how it works. That is exactly how it works here. Like, what are you gonna do about it? Hmm? Well, you can do that. Oh my god. Nope. No, I flubbed that one. Give me a second. Oh my god. I apologize. That was bad. That was probably the worst out I've done in a long time. Holy shit. Get a couple sips of water in. Holy crap. That was so bad. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's start with the first one, though. And sit ups. Oh my god. Boy. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Sit ups it is. Sit ups it is. I'll be right back. Thank you, Ellie. If anything, that'll probably break up some of the monotony tonight because I don't know exactly how much action there is in this game. So, and you forgot you could do that? Really? Really? You forgot. Just conveniently. So, what have you been all up to today? I personally have made sure to get out of the house and actually touch some grass today. You know, made a bunch of those phone calls that you never really want to have to make. Oh, what net? I don't know if I'm gonna regret this or not, but for tonight only, do you guys want me to take the cooldowns off of the exercise redeems, or make them much shorter? The other thing that I was thinking of was um doing them on I've been seeing it happen a lot. Saki did it on her stream. I've seen a few other people do it. So, or putting exercise redeems up. Not tonight, obviously, but putting exercise redeems up for bits that have no cooldown on them. All right, give me a second. How much can I turn this down without crippling myself today? Um, 10 minutes. I will half the I'm not going to remove the cooldowns completely, but I will have the cooldown on redemption. So they can now be redeemed every 5 minutes instead of every 10. Um, I talked to a physiotherapist about my wrist. Um, in a phone call, not a oh my god, not in person yet. Trying to make an appointment with them. And they told me that I should they told me I should stay off of it still. So as soon as I get the okay to put the push-ups back, they will go back on. Yeah, Blobus. I'm pretty sure I know what that number is. My God, my friend. That shit is getting scary. Should I make a 1,000,000 point redeem just for Blobus, guys? Like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, what do I do for him that he could redeem? Like, like I don't know what to do. Like, the man has. The man has so many points that I don't even think he knows what to do with them. I think it's Blobus could keep me on the wheel for like weeks at this point, which is absolutely insane. Oh wow. My mic got turned way down again. I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry everybody. Didn't realize it had gotten put down so far. But yeah, oh my god. Blobus, don't, please don't. What? What did I just get? Oh, just gifted me a tier 1 sub to Honey Palm. Okay. That's cool. Honey's a pretty neat streamer. Oh my god. Yeah, but you guys can always put that back on the wheel. What, no person should hold as much power as Blobus? Oh, fuck no. God, no. I don't know why I've given him so much power, other than the fact that I actually trust him explicitly, so. I have been thinking about adding some more images to my K-Bonk. Does anybody have any ideas that aren't just the axe, the wood, or the hot chocolate? I'm trying to come up with some ideas for some new stuff, but I can't really think of anything. New these things, Ellie. These things. I've only got 3 things right now. Leaves? Why, hello, Freya. How's it going? You have come into what is probably going to be the I don't know if I'd call it a boring stream, but Ellie, I can add anything that's a PNG. It'll let me load anything that's a PNG. Oh my god. Okay. I guess hybrid tiny neighbor plushies. Oh my god. Saki, if you're still here, can I commission you? Could I have you make me a can I make you could I get you to make me a neighbor plushie thing? Like proper commission and everything? That would be hilarious and amazing. Oh, I said I asked about things for K-Bonk to be added that could be added. And Blobus was like tiny neighbor plushies. And I was just like, can I commission you like properly to make me a tiny neighbor plushie thing that I can add to my K-Bonk? It is a giant hamburger by the look of it. For the record, everybody, I know absolutely nothing about this game. So does this game have its own music, Ellie? Okay. Okay, that's good to know. I can't actually do any of the things I would normally do here. Okay. So let's do the music. Okay. There we go. Okay. Wait, you can host a lobby in this game? I'm sorry, what? I thought that was only the second one. Oh. So I only have access to planes right now. So this is it? This is the whole game? I don't even know what to say. This is kind of I'm not going to say boring because I can see the appeal for some people. It's the kind of game that you can potentially leave like wait, does it pause if you click off of it? No, it doesn't. Although it does do the thing that kind of frustrates me a little bit, which is it's one of the games when you click off of it, it stops, the sound stops, which is okay. I'm only hearing ambient noise. Ellie, what level did you get in this game, by the way? Just curiosity. And like, what do people do in? From challenges? Okay. Rock pass? What? I am so confused. Leather, okay. Oh, Jesus. What do these look like? What? How did you get there? 2,500? Jesus Christ. Alien, eh? Not a lot of challenges to do. You play the game and you have fun. Well, click to view profile. Oh, I guess I can't see my own profile. Stones are used in the store to purchase rock skins. All right. I'm going to turn some music back on because I need something other than just the ambience. But yeah. So while we're waiting for my level to slowly rise, hold on a second. I'm gonna give me a second here. Move myself over just a little bit so you guys can see the level. But yeah, so how's everybody's summer gone? Mine's been relatively uneventful. Second game is a bit better, only slightly better gameplay. Both are peak gaming. Like I said, Ellie, I can definitely see the appeal of this game to certain people, but I can say that it is probably one of those games that if it hadn't been rolled on the punishment wheel... Oh, I need to change the game. Oops. I'm still in just chatting. My bad. What? Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, if I hadn't rolled it on the punishment wheel, I probably wouldn't be playing it. But I promised, so here I am. I don't quite know what to do with myself, but I hope everybody has like a nice chill day, I guess. Like, I'm not rightly sure like how long I'll be able to handle the game for, but I did promise. And I will let everybody know that if you want me to play it again, you've got to put it back on the wheel. It is one of the ones that when you hit it, it comes off. So and there aren't very many of those, but like, oh no, Ellie, you don't have the points, do you? Oh no. Thanks, Freya. Isn't it beautiful? It's such a pretty rock. Yeah. Okay, so you weren't here when it happened. All right. So for anybody who wasn't here actually when this happened, I think it was Ellie spent the points to put something on my punishment wheel, which was to play Rock Simulator. And 2 weeks ago, I had to do a punishment, and I rolled on the punishment wheel, and Play Rock Simulator, which was this tiny little sliver on my punishment wheel, showed up. And it rolled it, and I had to make good on it. In fact, somebody actually bought it for me. I think it might have actually been Blobus, weirdly. Like, it's pretty. There's that, at least. But, like, it's... Hey, Mustafa. I hope you don't mind, watching grass grow. That's about all that's happening here. I don't see anything that... Oh. Oh. Okay, that was the whole puzzle? I don't get to do anything else? Huh. I didn't even know there was rocks you could click. Yeah, this is Rock Simulator, Mustafa. This is Rock Simulator. It was the first game, Ellie. It was the first game. Why? Don't you dare. Don't you dare, because I will feel obligated to play it. Oh, did you get the... Is it in here? Oh, I do have Rock Simulator 2, so now I'm gonna have to play both of them. Alright. Alright, alright. Alright. I will find another day where I will play the second one. Unfortunately, I didn't install it. So... Have a go, Mustafa. Have a good one. Hey, Alistair. Being a rock is going... It's going. I'm a rock. Maybe I'll put it on the schedule for next week. Is it now? Oh my god, Blobus, really? Really? Yeah, this is a punishment stream. This was something I rolled. I don't know yet, Ellie. I don't know. Probably not Friday. Oh my god, Blobus. Really? Good god, man. What the actual fuck? It's very... Oh my... Is this what we're going to be dealing with all day? Is this it? We're just going to be dealing with, like, rock jokes? That's good to know, Ellie. Maybe I will play some... Oh, no. Blobus, no. Fine, do you know what? Tonight, everybody needs to make rock jokes. Oh my god. These are so bad. But I can't really say anything, because I've made way worse jokes. Thank you, Freya, for breaking up everything that's going on. More sit-ups. Oh god, okay. Here I go. I'll go do sit-ups while you guys watch me be a rock. Fun. 4, 5, 7. What do you mean humor isn't your strong suit, Doge? You've gotten some... You've said some pretty funny things. Oh, shit. Headphones were on backwards. My day's gone okay, Ellie. I did have to make some of the kind of phone calls that you'd never want to have to make. Yeah, Doge. And I've kind of gotten some things done today, like, I've been really trying to up my editing game. So I've been watching a lot of tutorials and following along for a lot of DaVinci Resolve stuff. Because there's things on the go that I've trying to get. The other thing I've been trying to do is I'm trying to troubleshoot oh my god, Nier Automata, because I've been trying to play it as a let's play and it is just not cooperating with me. So I spent some today on forums and Reddit and whatnot trying to figure out how to fix it so it's not trying to devour my computer every time I try to start it. But, you know, I also managed to get outside and touch grass and spent some time with a friend and really enjoyed that. So, yeah. But yeah, it has been a completely satisfactory day. I don't know if I would ever take it into like, you know, like, oh, today has been absolutely amazing. But, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's been good. But yeah, a lot of the phone numbers were like dealing with like it's not like, you know, things that are like, you know, oh my god, I'm dying kind of phone calls, but it's just like, you know, calling like just dealing with some financial stuff and dealing with some medical stuff with my wrist and some other medical stuff for some mental health things. Because like I've been trying to sort out how to get some ADHD medication without a family doctor, and that's been so much fun. But yeah, and those didn't take up much of my day. Level 10, didn't it say we could move on somewhere else? Isn't there a what do I want to be, guys? Red plastic. This is slide plastic. Oh my god, this is like a red child slide. That kind of plastic. White plastic, yellow plastic, green plastic, purple plastic, blue plastic, steel, granite looks kind of cool. This is kind of wild. Brick, cardboard, concrete, a mossy stone. I might end up going with the mossy stone since you guys think, you know, since I'm so old, right? Where is it? Play, solo. I can do the desert now. There we go. Is the experience for this game? Oh, what'd you manage to figure out, Saki? I know there's a few things you've been trying to get set up here and there over the last little while, but with the dailies, interesting. It was telling me that I couldn't do the maps until I got a certain level. I don't see any rocks on this one. Are there puzzles on every map? Or just some of them? Oh, they're tiny. Oh, no. Okay. They're little tiny rocks. Oh no. Oh my god. If anybody can, like... Where would... They're so hard to pick out. And I have my monitor turned all the way up, too. Hey, where are they? You mean like the monoliths from 2001 Doge? Oh. God, that's hard to pick out. I've got really... What? Oh, is there more of them? Okay. Oh my god. So there's a movie, it's very like hard kind of classic sci-fi. It's called 2001: A Space Odyssey. And the opening of it is a monolith that a bunch of monkeys find on Earth, or apes, I guess. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, so where is the... Gotta be another one here somewhere. Word of warning about 2001. I highly recommend people watch it at least once. But it don't expect, like, you know, exciting like space battles and stuff like that. It's not the kind of movie that it is. If you know who Stanley Kubrick is, that should tell you a lot about what you need to know about it, because it was one of his films. And his films were known for being a little cerebral. Daisy. Yeah. Okay, where's the last stone? Because so I found 3. And if that's not a solution, then obviously there's a 4th stone here, and I'm just having a hard time finding it. And I have no idea where it is. Because it's obviously not this one. Can't click on that. Can't click on myself. I'm so confused. But if you're using Mix It Up Saki, I take it there's going to be an effect when people redeem their snowflakes. That's kind of cool. At least that's what I assume if you're using something like Mix It Up to do it. Okay, where? Oh, there's actually music in this level now. Okay, that's what was sounding so strange to me. Okay, where is it? Okay, Ellie, admittedly some of the puzzle, the puzzle aspect is kind of Well, then why am I? Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. I've completed that one. All right. What challenges? Purchase 5 skins. Purchase 15 skins. Reach level 50. Reach level 5. Reach level 5,000. What does ascend mean? Like, how do you ascend? You just get to the last level and that's how you do it? Like... Huh. Do I just want to go with like an old rock? Yeah, I'm gonna save for the alien rock. Or the holographic rock. What do you guys think? Holographic rock? Evil holographic rock. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until I get 5,000. I'm also about to hit level 20, which I think means I can move on to the next one. I think. There we go. Patience is key. Yeah. Yeah, I bet it is. Space? Really? Oh. Where's the third rock? Okay, if there's 3, oh, maybe it's actually like oh. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Okay. 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 Oh, what? There we go. Okay. Ah. I wish there was a little more to the puzzles than that, but I get the impression that that's kind of like how they're just going to be. Do they just get longer and longer as you go farther and farther into the game? Have a good night, Doge. Have a good night. Take it easy, my friend. Take it easy. This is another level where I need to turn the music back on. Although, We'll go with some synthwave for this level. Oh my god. Blobus, how many of these do you have? Like, seriously, my friend. I do think it's kind of interesting that the rock is actually like... Oh no. Oh no. Blobus. How could you, my friend? Oh. Man, I'm gonna be playing like really chill games back to back. Because today is this here, and Friday is going to be playing Doors on YouTube again. That was a very interesting game. I've actually liked that game a lot more than I thought I would. I actually really like puzzlers, but yeah, it's called Doors Paradox. And it's one of those. It's a puzzler where you basically have to get to the point where you can, you have to examine the entire environment and unlock like parts of the puzzle that will eventually allow you to open the door. Um, and it both holds your hand and doesn't. Because you can skip over certain parts. So you could skip over puzzle pieces if you're like frustrated or are totally at a loss. Um, but at the same time, like it never tells you how. Yeah, yeah. The one with the cat. I finished the first section. There's two. There's still two more sections to go, or two more areas to go. Um, you know what? Let's go with that one. Look at my beautiful holographic rock in space. Oh yeah. I kind of wish there were like more things to do though. Like I know it's Rock Simulator, right? But like I have to play I have to play this game for a stream. Like I do like how the levels are like they don't move any slower as you level up, which has been kind of nice. I was a little worried about that. Where where leveling up was going to be one of those things where it's like, "Oh, it takes longer and longer the longer you play the game for." But it's been kind of nice that that's not the case. That's fair. Well, it looks like that I will have to play it on... Oh my god, Blobus. Christ on a cracker. You're gonna break me with these rock jokes, man. You are gonna break me with these rock jokes. Uh... In all honesty, Blobus, even the first one makes sense. I understood that. It's a bit of a weird, like, Victorian way to say things, but, you know, it still makes sense in modern English, mostly. Why, hello, Kodak. How are you doing, my friend? Oh. Yes, Kodak, you actually redeemed first. And hello, Soren. How are you? I was so excited to catch like the last like 5 minutes of your stream earlier. Much earlier. I would really like to play Helldivers with you again. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yes, Kodak. Yes, this is. Look at the game title, my friend. Look at the game title. This is exactly what I'm doing. Like, just oh my god. But yes, Soren, I want to play Helldivers with you guys again. Maybe this time I won't get blown up by. Maybe this time I won't get blown up by one of Goose's friends shooting a hell bomb right next to me. Were you here for that stream, Kodak? This is a punishment. This is somebody rolled this on the punishment wheel, and now I have to do it. And Ellie has told me that I totally forgot that he had gotten me Rock Simulator 2. So now I've got to play that too. Well, maybe I'll do it this way, Ellie. Maybe I'll force myself to play this game until the end. And then I can move on to Rock Simulator 2. There is a single puzzle per level. But otherwise, yes. Maybe I'll just let this run after stream tonight. And see what level I've reached by morning. Right now I'm a holographic rock. We need to sit down and take a look at that, Soren, because there's what, like a... Well, I could be real. Like, I could just, like, buy the... There. Now I'm a mossy rock in space. I have no idea how this is even possible, but, you know. But yeah, Soren, the only problem I'll have with making arrangements for something like Helldivers is, you know, the... What is it, like 14-hour time difference or something ridiculous like that? It'll be fine. Oh. Oh, I'm almost level 30. Almost level 30. We can almost move on to the next area. Become the Rock. That's fair. That's fair, Soren. What band, Lobus? What band? Oh. Okay, where's the third rock? Okay, so I found two of the rocks. Where is the... Oh, there it is. Oh. There is a fourth rock on this one. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Uh... Don't worry if you can't find it. It's not your fault. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on, guys. Really? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Nope. Okay. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, right. One... Oh my god. Ah! Ugh. Pattern games. What? Okay. I'm so confused. Okay, so double clicking on him doesn't do it. That's not what I want. Okay, so no. Okay, so it's not that. Okay, so it can't be that. Okay. Is there a fifth rock? There is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Some as simple as rocks. How do you take it for granted that there's only 4? Oh my god. Hi, Lexi. How are you this evening? Oh my god. I think this is going to be the final boss of my insanity. Not that I think you would mind that very much. Okay, so that's not... Is there a... I swear to god, if there's another rock. Oh my god. Okay, let's narrow them down one by one. Okay. So it cannot be this rock for the last one. Okay. I am doing pretty good at this point. Had some stuff that I had to deal with over the day. Got to hang out with a friend, which was amazing. Haven't done that in a little bit. It just, yeah. I have had a pretty reasonable day. Okay. So it cannot be this one. Cannot be that one. Okay. Okay, so it can't be this one. And it's not itself, right? No, it's not itself. Boy. You can blame Ellie for this. Okay, so it can't be this one, can't be this, can't be itself. Oh, okay, so it's that one. Okay, nope. Ugh. Oh my god, finally. No, wait, no, Kodak, no. Thank you. I appreciate that. And yes, Lexi, this has to be my whole stream because this is a punishment stream. This is from something off of the wheel. And I think it would be kind of cheap and awful of me to, you know, only play the game long enough to just be like, oh, look, I did it. See, guys, I played the game. And it's a good chatting game, like, did I unlock did I unlock the no, I haven't unlocked the special puzzles. Okay. Hmm. Then the wheel is what got us into the mess, so the wheel will get us out of it. Oh my god. You guys can do whatever you want. I have a ton of redeems. Like the exercise redeems are on reduced cooldown this evening. They're on 5 minutes instead of 10-minute cooldowns. Please don't kill me. Like there's the wheel redeems and the bonks and the ooh, yeah, the box. Speaking of which, I'm thinking about I'm gonna put up a thing about the jail on my on the Discord because I want to know what you guys think would be appropriate punishments. Because I've only got 5 right now. I think it's only 5. I think it's 5 punishments. Where is it? Desktop, streaming. Oh no. Open a notepad. What do I got? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 8 things. Hey, in this case, the neighbor actually standing there like that actually doesn't look all that bad. Dry cookies. All right, we can add that. Eating a box of dry cookies. There we go. I'm always up for anything more. In the spirit of the stream, you can always send them to Alcatraz. Yeah, I want to make them funny, not something that people are gonna be like, "Ah, good joke." Oh, I just got an email that is telling me that they are getting rid of the old Google Assistant. Condemned to the Isle of Perpetual Tickling? Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Kodaic. It's supposed to be a jail punishment, not a torture thing. Oh my god, man. Alright. The cabin. Yeah. There we go. All right, we gotta find the rocks. There's one rock. There's another rock. There's another rock. Is it just finding them on this one? Because they don't seem to have any, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here's the thing. What are those questionable items? Because just saying questionable items doesn't quite, you know, get to where I want to go. Rope, duct tape, ski mask. Okay, where's the last? There's 1, 2, 3. Am I gonna have to turn my light off to get rid of any reflection? Yeah, left click doesn't do anything. Am I missing a rock? I love how I'm nice and warm though. Where's the last rock? Wait, is this Last Christmas again? What? The hell? How is this on this playlist and the Synthwave Night Drive playlist as well? Oh my god, I can't find the last rock. I can't click on myself. Where is the last rock? Oh my god. Yeah, but when I have to click them in sequence, it's always indicated that there is a sequence. These are just like... I am so confused. Like, what? It's a 4-click sequence. Okay. Huh. Hmm. Oh. Okay. That was interesting. Huh. That was interesting. Are all of them going to be like that from here on out, where they're not going to give any feedback? And you just have to guess. Like, yeah, no, I got it kind of accidentally, but like, um, hmm, kind of neat. But I love the if it this is actually a really nice looking little cabin. Like it looks to be kept in fairly good condition, except for like the boards are all sticking up really badly, and that would be a very fairly easy fix. But I could spend a weekend in this cabin. I actually really like um I spent a lot of time cottaging when I was younger. And I don't know how familiar I know some of you are from Europe, and I'm not sure if you're quite as familiar with the term, but my grandparents used to own a cottage um, in a place north of here. And every summer we used to go up. My grandparents would live there during the summer. It wasn't quite this bad. It wasn't like, um, like log cabin kind of thing, but there was no internet. There was a single phone line. Pretty much, if you wanted to do something, you had to either go find one of the local kids who was potentially also up here for the summer, um, or you had to oh my god, um, or you went down to the beach because it was in. This won't dox me at all because it's been ages since I've actually been up there. But it was at a place called Sauble Beach, which is like one of the longest white sand freshwater beaches in the world. And my grandparents' cottage was on the south end of the beach. So yeah, it was really nice during the summer. Did some snowmobiling around there during the winter as well, when my dad still had his snowmobiles. But yeah, like I spent a lot of time in like, well, you guys now know how old I am now, so I spent a fair amount of time in like low tech situations. Like when I used to go visit my grandparents in their regular like wintertime home. Like they had a TV that still had like aerial antennas and with like a dial. Like my oh my god. Can I find the TV that my grandparents had? It was I think it was a uh it had two dials. No, that wasn't it. Uh I'm trying to like find the because it was a wooden cabinet. It was so like Oh my god, was it? No, it wasn't that. It was crazy. It was like absolute madness. Um, Nope. Do I have to use that? Yeah. Oh my god. Maybe it was a 1970s one. Uh, VHF, and it was so old that it had a UHF dial on it, which is like really saying something. Hey, look at that, level 50. Bam. Hell yes. Oh my god, I found it. Oh my god. It was one of these. Oh my god. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna like. Jesus, I found the exact TV my grandparents owned. Oh my god. Before I move on to the thing, open image in new tab. There we go. And then Control Shift B. I think it moves bookmarks. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Just give me 1 second, everybody. I gotta. Where is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go. There. This is the TV my grandparents had. The Zenith 2-dial, top dial was for VHF channels, bottom dial was for UHF channels. Yeah. And it weighed a ton. It weighed a fucking ton. But yeah, that's. Oh yeah, Blobbus. Oh yeah, it did. Oh yeah. I didn't even think my grandfather knew where the remote was. They always had it set to the same channel. And they were still using aerials. So there was no cable in this house. This wasn't when you still got a connection through rabbit ears. It was so bad. I read a lot when I visited my grandparents. Menu. What's next? North. Ooh. Oh no. One of the few places where we had to set our Nintendo thing to channel 4 instead of channel 3. Oof. Okay, so this one actually has music, so we're gonna turn the music off. There we go. It's really pretty. I think the one thing I can't say about this game is it's not a like it's a pretty game. It really is. So how many rocks do we have? I have 1. Okay, this one has 3 rocks. Okay. Oh well, at least it tells me I'm doing it wrong. Okay. Nope. Oh. Okay. Hey, Tiger, how's it going? What is shaking, my friend? What is shaking? Oh. Well then. Um. Oh. Okay, so that was wrong. Also had to. Thanks, Ellie. I appreciate that very much, my friend. I do appreciate it. Um. Hmm. Ugh. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Uh. I thought that would work, maybe. Oh, hello. Okay. Okay, I am really like. Oh! Shit, okay. Uh. Apparently, random clicking just kind of works. Like, is there anything that can be like. Are there any clues at all to any of these? Like, 'cause it could get kind of frustrating, I imagine, at some point. I I am just clicking randomly, my friend. I am just clicking randomly. Like, I don't know what else to say, man. I was pretty sure I'd done that one previously. At least I was pretty sure I'd done that one recently. Now I am glowing alien rock. Fear me. For I am rock, I guess. But yeah, like, I still had one of the, like, old school, like, how many of you guys, other than Blobus, how many of you guys have actually used a rotary phone? Or, like, Because that's what I had to do when I was at my grandparents' place to like call anywhere. Hell, I still remember having a rotary phone at home really early days. The next map is nothing like this map. Okay, I'll take your word on it, Ellie. Ellie, have you ever had to touch a rotary phone? You've used a rotary phone before. You can't even, you have to get a special, you actually have to get a special connector in Canada for them now, because rotary phones work on pulse dialing as opposed to tone dialing, which is what most modern phones use. Although most modern phones don't even use that anymore, but 6 of one, half dozen the other. But you have to get a connector now because none of the Canadian telephone providers actually provide you or actually support pulse dialing anymore. I could see that. I could see that. You know what's really funny? My dad has a cell phone. He never takes it with him anywhere. Completely defeats the whole fucking purpose of having a cell phone. Anytime my dad goes out, I always find his cell phone on the charger. Every time. Every single time. It's been one of those things where I've just been kind of sitting there going like, Dad, like, oh, sorry, guys. I'm sitting there kind of like, Dad, why did you bother with a cellular phone if you're just never going to use it? Like, goddamn. Oh my god. Ah. 2 more levels. 2 more. 1997. Whee. Do I have any more? Leather looks really weird. 1, 2. You know what? Let's buy the leather one. I'm not gonna purchase it there. Okay, we're not gonna purchase it, but there's a challenge, I think, here somewhere. Where it's purchase 5 skins. There we go. Mostly it's trying to get up. Mostly it's if you need to have him do something, you need to make sure you discuss it with him before he goes anywhere. Because I live in a wee little town. I get super lucky that there's a fiber line that runs right through the middle of it, so I get like I can get like crazy good internet. But there's not even a grocery store in town. The only thing I really got going on is the pizza place, which is like some of the best pizza I've ever had. But like, you know, it's kind of par for the course, right? Like, when you live in a small town, it's always like the food places that are the best. Oof. I have not. Oh god, Soren, yes. Yes. I've had Donair pizza though, which is Donair is kind of an East Coast Canadian take on shawarma, I think. And one of the places that I lived in Halifax at one point, which is on the East Coast. No, actually, that wasn't even in Halifax. That was in St. John's. A party line. Oh my god, Blavis. Jesus. I haven't heard of a party line in forever. Never used one. But like, holy shit, man. God damn. That's crazy. Okay. Let's go. The jungle. Oh. If I'm in the jungle, I have to, you know. I gotta fit in, guys. The hell? Okay, there's a rock. This rock is doing Morse code at me. I'm really confused. I grew up in a military family, Ellie. I know Morse code when I see it. I can't read it worth a damn. But my dad had code books and stuff like that out in the house sometimes, so I am not completely unfamiliar with it. And it's flashing a little too randomly for just to be like flashing for flashing's sake, but it's a little too regular for it to be. Oh, there's another rock. Okay. Hmm. That okay, that was just different enough to see. Okay. Is that it? Is that the no way. Oh wow. Really tiny. Okay. Huh. Okay. Here is it? Here we go. Oh. Wait, how long is the sequence for this one? Wait, what? Okay. Shit. I need a pen. Okay. So I'm gonna have to. Is this telling me? The only thing I can think of is this is telling me what the code is. So I'm gonna have to actually quit. Oh no, I didn't want to quit. Damn it. On the other trucker. Okay. Did that pull it up properly? Yeah, it had better not. Oh my god, no. Okay. I got a piece of paper and a pen. Okay. And then... No, I've got the Morse code stuff pulled up. But if you said there's like 15 digits, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to watch from the very beginning, so that's why I have to do this. Okay. 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 Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 So you guys are... Oh. Hope I got that one right. Okay. Okay, now it's repeating itself, it looks like. Man. Okay. Okay. So I think I've got it. Okay. So I assume that it's probably going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 across, like from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my best guess. It would make the most sense. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just writing all of this down on my thing here. My writing is awful, so I'm just typing it out so I don't... So looks like the order is 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 4, 3. Oh, okay. So I got that right. Wait. Hold the fucking phone. Oh my god. So now there's a second part to this? Um, okay. Okay, one. Oh, okay. 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 Uh-oh. What do you mean, how the hell did I do that so fast? I had a Morse code thing pulled up. So I just watched the Morse code pulses. Then I watched through a second time to make sure I got them right. Um, oh God. Do I have to start over again? One. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh my God. Okay. One. Oh my God. This is crazy. Okay. This is just using the same pulse again. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, so it takes me back to the beginning anytime I fuck this up. Okay. Okay. 3, 1, 3, 4, 4, 2. So 3, 1, 3, 4, 4, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. Okay, I need to put some music on because this is just the bugs just starting to get to me. I'm also writing down the order of the pulses as I see them. God damn. Okay. Gotta go back to the beginning, which I think is... Yeah. Oh my god, guys. This is crazy. Like, this is such a hard puzzle. Okay. This... 1, 1, 2. Okay. Okay, so there's that one. That, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm writing down the pulses. So that one was okay. 4, 4, 2, 4, 8, 1, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, there's another. Okay, okay. Whoa, shit. 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, this one's so long. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, it's so long. Okay. Okay. Can you all pray for me here? Because if I screw this up, I have to go back and do this all over again. Okay. So what I think I saw was 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 3, 1, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was brutal. Like, if I had to remember, like, I had notepad up, writing down. Soren, this is crazy, me staring at nature. This is me being crazy in general. Like, come on. I'm just a little crazy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Although I think I still have to get to... Oh my God, Kodak. Really? Alright. Well, you guys get to look at this beautiful environment here. Let's go with a polished steel rock. Alright. 10 squats coming up. I'm surprised I haven't had to do more tonight, considering I reduced the cooldown. And Oh, I know, Ellie. I know, my friend. I know. Wait, can I do anything else? Rock Pass level 15. What is Rock Pass? What? I'm so confused. Oh my god. Really? $30 levels is one Rock Pass level. Oh my god. What do you get at the all the way to the end? You unlock the ocean map if you get all the way to the end. I'm at level 2. But I think I will equip Sandstone. Because I think that's really pretty. What is the oldest piece of technology you guys have used? Just out of curiosity. I'm just spitballing today because like I don't know what else to talk about because I've been staring at rocks all day. Well, I guess we can. All right, let's go to the menu. What is this? Oh, well then. Oh, earned from challenges. What did I earn the sun one from? Oh, the sun. Okay, because I ascended. That's why. Okay, that's kind of cool. Guys, I'm talking about actual tech. Like, when I say technology, I mean like actual technology, like electronic typewriters or like. All right, here's a better one for y'all. All right. Oh my god, I'm a Canadian. I use y'all all the time. That's how many Americans I know. Jesus. Light bulb. Jesus. I used to know how to use an abacus, Blavis. In fact, I know a guy who is he's a finance clerk in the military, and he taught himself how to use an abacus properly. That's a flex, I guess. What is the single oldest video game any of you have played? I think the first video game that I've ever played, I'm not quite Pong. I think the first video game I ever played was Winter Olympics for the Commodore 64. I think. Oh yeah, I was really like, maybe I could install Rock Simulator 2, and then I looked at how big Rock Simulator 2 is, and I'm like, yeah, that's not getting installed tonight. That's just not happening. but okay, so we got Pong. All right, all right, all right. What's everybody else got? Hmm. Like, I'm legit curious, y'all. Um. No, Kodak. What is the first game you've ever played? Like, I'm not talking about, like, go back into your, what's the earliest game? What's the earliest game you ever played? What's the first game you ever played? These move? Are these animated? Super Mario Brothers 3. Nice. Nice. Classic. Classic game. I miss my Dreamcast. I miss playing Dreamcast. I had a friend of mine who had it. Oh. Let's get the one of the 5 skins. Okay. One of the ones that's actually kind of cool. How about this one? There we go. A collection of Disney platformers. Oh my god, I hope you weren't actually playing the Super Nintendo version of The Lion King. That game was so hard and so bad. Oh. Let's see what that one looks like. White Flow, huh? Is there a red flow? There is a red flow. Oh, god damn it. I keep going to click resume. There we go. I am now Melty Rock. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. So you were, like... Did you ever end up playing Aladdin, Soren? Because, like, if you did, I am so sorry. Yeah, I fucking bet. Oh, no. Perseverance. That's not perseverance. That is a legit hard life lesson. Like that just, oh my god. The Lion King, Jungle Book, Aladdin, wow. Hey guys, let's play a Disney game. Too bad all the Disney games made in the 90s were hard as nails. Like, that shit was horrifying. Like, they were so hard. Oh my god. Like, no. And that was before the era of, like, sticks, too. Like that was, you had a D-pad. So good luck controlling your character. Yeah. Yes, Ellie, that is an excellent plan. That is a most excellent plan. Because for you, it's like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. almost. You just want to see the level counter rise, don't you? As I sit here in the Ascension level. Did anybody have the old Unisys computers in their school at any point? I know that might be a little old for some of you. But like when I was in public school, my the computers for the library didn't actually have separate mice. It was a Unisys Systems computer and it had a trackball. Hold on, guys. I'm just gonna put a little bit of music on again. Because every time I pop out of the game, it pauses the music, so oh my god. Unisys computer. Oh my god, there it is right there. Oh boy. Oof. Yikes. Oh my god. Wow, apparently. Wow, okay. So you guys wouldn't have ever seen this computer because it was only for when I was like it's literally it's not even specific to my country, it's specific to my province. Like literally Ontario, the province of Ontario in Canada. Apparently. Kodak. Everybody already knows, has an idea about where I live. I've never revealed the actual town that I live in, but I live in Southern Ontario. But, in Southern Ontario, there's 15 million people, so good luck finding me. So, there we go. Oh my god, here we go, guys. Holy crap. Where is this pointing? Is this the right one? Open image in new tab. There we go. Why is it trying to do that? There we go. There we go, guys. That's the computer. Oh my god, can I zoom in on this at all? I get a better pic? There we go. Better look at that. There we go. There it is. That is the computer that was in every library in my province in like the early 90s. See that big black thing up in the corner? That is the trackball. There was no right click. Jesus, okay. I know, right? That's how you had to keep them powered. Like that's like you had to have that white girl just pointing at the computer. But yeah. But look at how 80s look at how 80s her clothing is. Like, oh my god. Like look at this. Jesus. Look at the size of the earrings she's wearing. This is like an 8. This looks like a 9 or 10, like, well, maybe 10-year-old kid at most. The size of the fucking earring. Had like the most 80s hairstyle I've ever seen. Yeah, and yeah, the white button up really does it. I know, right? It's like that oh my god, the thumbs up kid. Um oh, like the big beige towers, Soren, is that the ones you're talking about? Because that's what comes to mind for me when you say that. Oh no. Okay. So you're talking about even like you're talking like even cathode tubes. So just gonna toss this out there, Soren. And anybody else. So you know those old cathode tube TVs and monitors? Like like the CRT, the cathode ray tube stuff. Do you know that that particular technology works exactly the same way as scientific particle accelerators do? Like straight up. Like a cathode ray television or a cathode ray. Have a good night, Ellie. Have a good night. Take it easy. Yep, they were throwing charged particles at a phosphor layer on the TV. I don't remember if it's ionizing radiation though. I don't think so. Was it X-rays? Okay, what kind of radiation did the cathode ray? Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna go menu. Getting back to the menu here. I'm just gonna do this so I can just leave the. Because I got to get those points in, right? I'm just gonna turn the now that there's no music doing that. I'm just gonna turn the music on. There we go. Oh, I've got to change my rock. What rock do I want? Let's go with the alien rock for this weird alien world. But what kind of radiation did cathode uh um okay, so it's just high speed. It's literally just an electron beam. Oh, my bad. So apparently, um, when the electrons, the electron beam hit a solid object, it actually generated X-rays at the low level. So yeah. Yes, there is a gold rock. I don't have enough to purchase the gold rock though. I can equip the shiny rock though. Not that it does much. Or the red steel. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I don't have the 10,000 points required. Oh, I actually unlocked a new thing on the rock pass. What do I get now? Blue steel. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I need 10,000 stones to do that. So as long as it's TOS safe, yes. Well, when I say TOS compliant, I mean it can't be a bunch of like cursing and swearing and shit, but like as a general rule, most songs are going to be pretty safe, I think. Uh Blue steel. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Da, 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 da. We good? Nicer, nicer, nicer. Can I just redeem it now and have it delay until the rock? I will not get the 10,000 tonight, most likely. I will say that. Because I gain rocks every time I level up, and I'm getting like a few hundred every time I level up, so yeah. I wonder if I can find, if we're going on a nostalgia trip while I'm doing all this, like, I wonder if I can find the first cell phone I ever owned. That'd be pretty wild. Um, oops, go here. Why is that not going away? Huh. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I guess there's nothing there that's actually particularly. Uh, uh, oh my god. Uh, no, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. I'm trying to find my OG cell phone. Oh, it's that fucking thing. No. Is that it? It is that one. Okay. Pretty sure. Is it this one? No. I'm like kind of curious now about my own stuff. Like, god damn. We're just watching The Rock. So like is it this one? 2180? Oh yeah, that's her. Oh my god, that's her. Complete with the weird little nubbin. Uh Yeah, I wish like you could do it too. It's one of those things where it's like I kind of wish you could like actually like. There we go. Perfect. What? Oh, it's pointed at the wrong thing. There we go. It's still not showing up. That's weird. Okay. I'm really confused. There we go. That is the first cell phone I ever owned. It is a Nokia 2180, and I think I owned my first cell phone in 2001, I think. 2002. 2002. Um, I would say that I was dating myself, but you guys, I already did the reveal. But yeah, this is the cell phone. Oh my god. It came with one game, Snake, and you could barely text with it. It used T9 texting. Um, which apparently is making a big comeback recently. I was really interested to find that out. Apparently, T9 is starting to make a huge comeback as far as like texting goes for some people, which I thought was kind of wild. You know, apparently people are kind of sick of like, full keyboards and touch screens. So there's a few phones out there that have been released really recently that have just been like very like oh my god, I'm having a moment. I'm having such a brain fart. Um but they're basically built with like a super super stripped down. Oh my god, Blobus. A car phone. Jesus Christ. Uh oh my god. Come on. Like you're talking like uh Jesus. Oh, okay. You're talking one of these monstrosities then. Is that about right? I can't zoom in any closer than that. God damn. Like you have to dial on the back side of these things. They didn't even have the buttons on the inside. Although they did have speakerphone. Didn't work very well, but it had speakerphone. But yeah, they that shit was crazy. Man, what are some of the other does anybody here remember the sound of dial-up? Does anybody remember the sound of dial-up? Because god damn. Oh, I hate it so much. Dial-up. Dial-up internet. Or if somebody was trying to send, oh man, I would totally find the sound. Oh my god, be doo in the middle of sending a file or downloading something, and somebody in the house picked up the phone and broke the download. Hey, I just reached level 100. Sweet deal. Nicer, nicer, nicer. But Yeah, my god, like, man, I still remember the first computer my parents got. 56.6, oh my god, 56K modems, Jesus Christ. Did you ever deal with the AOL discs? That's a stupid question. I think everybody in North America dealt with the AOL discs, where it was just like so much free internet. I beg your finest fucking pardon. Seriously? An AOL disc that was sent out in a wooden case. That was a thing that happened? What? AOL disc in wooden case. That's crazy. That is absolute insanity. What was it like? Uh AOL America Online, 700 hours free. Like, oh, so it was like balsa wood or something like that. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I still remember like like even in Canada, you used to get like the America Online discs, and you'd get like, you know, yeah, like a thousand free hours for 45 days. Wait, how many hours is 45 days? 1,000 hours in 45 days. So 45 days is 1,000 hours. Well, yeah, but like 1,000 hours in 45 days, like nobody's using that. Like it's just not happening. Like unless you had a separate connection just for your phone. Like you're only 80 hours short. Oh. I still remember people who had oh my god, what are they called? What were they called? It was the thing that was between dial up and cable. I think it was ISDN, I think it was. Yeah, yeah. I still have no idea how ISDN worked. All I know is that you got better connection than dial up, but you had to have a dedicated phone line. Cable was an eye opener though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Apparently they didn't get a second phone line. They had so much trouble getting and making calls. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I totally understand that. Yeah. ISDN was a type of internet connection. Sort. It was kind of um, yeah, it was It was kind of the bump up from 56K modems because it could do 128K, which is like crazy. Like, yeah, like when I first dealt with like cable internet or DSL, like that shit was like crazy. That was totally just mind-boggling to me. Like, god damn. But oh my god, what was the other? Oh, right. There we go. Where is that? Hey, Blobus. And for that matter, anybody, maybe Hino as well, if Hino's still kicking around. Um, I have an image that may or may not haunt your dreams. Yeah. What I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's this. It's this. And for all you younger people that are watching me, this is a very much a if you know you know kind of thing. This is how you installed Windows 95 if you did not have a CD-ROM drive in your computer. That is all 27 floppy disks for installing Windows 95 onto a desktop computer. Oh, is it 24? Oh, it is only 24. Okay, so this is I'm used to seeing 27, but still. Pretty much after when you started it up, it would actually it would ask you for the next disc, please. Next disc, please. It was absolutely brutal. I, hand to God, never want to install anything like that ever again. Yeah, yeah. Why is that turning off all the time? But yeah, that's well, Windows 95 was actually bigger than that, but um, it was just a lot of like uncompressing and stuff like that. Mm. Sorry, everybody had to get some water into me. But yeah, that just like wild shit. Oh my god. Do you guys have any like wild stuff you've ever seen, like tech wise? Like, because like it's just crazy. I cannot believe just how like some of the shit that I've seen is just wild. Because I grew up as a I grew up as a Zennial, I think the term is, which is I spent the first 10 years of my life not knowing anything about the internet, not even knowing that the internet was a thing. And then my parents didn't actually get internet in the house until I was like 15 years old. The first video game I ever installed on a computer that I owned was something called Angband. Because when my parents bought their first computer in 1995, it was running, no, 1996. It was running Windows 3.1, which is absolutely horrifying. It looks just uh no, not what I wanted to. Windows 3.1. There we go. Um oh my god. I'm sorry, what? 1.44 of that floppy was horribly wrong unit. It's not actually megabytes. It's a horrible unit I can only refer to as kilo kibibytes. I know kibibytes was a thing. No, they really still are. Um, I'm trying to find. Oh my god. All right, everybody. That is fair, Blovis. I didn't actually remember that. So, so you guys want your eyes to bleed? This was an actual um this was an actual color scheme that you could set for Windows 3.1, the Windows version that came out before Windows 95. This was an actual color scheme, one of the default color schemes that you could pick for this operating system. Yeah. Yeah. So what's everybody think? Wow, look at that. 386 enhanced. Ooh, haven't seen that. You can't see my mouse, can you? No. Damn it. Can I? Oh, it's supposed to be capturing my cursor. Why can't you see it? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, so this is a 386 or 486 computer right here. But yeah. Uh oh my god. Kodiak, I might actually get there. Okay, so the size of a floppy is 1,475,560 bytes. If you divide that by 124, you get 114, you get 1440. If you divide that by 1,000, you get 1.44. Wow, that shit is crazy. I never actually realized that, my friend. That is Jesus. You learn something new every day. Holy crap. Like, my God. Hey, Kodiak, we might actually get to the 10,000, my friend. I didn't think I would make it to there tonight, but I'll work at it just for you. Fair, Blobus, fair. Although I believe that optical media is accurate, more or less. So like the 650 megabyte CDs. Man, I still have a CD. Do you know what? Do you know what I'm gonna do? Is it still in there? It is still in there. When I get a new case, I'm gonna see if I can find a case that still has a spot for a CD drive. I'm gonna see if I can find a good case for my computer that still has a an optical drive. Because I got some CDs that I want to be able to do something about, and I don't want to buy a separate drive. Just ugh. Like, why would I do that? Yeah, it's the problem with 8-bit, right? Well, not 8-bit. It's the problem with bytes. Because of course they couldn't make a computer system run with, like, on base 10. That would only make sense. But, Kodak, if you're still here, now would be the time to do it, my friend. Because I just hit 10,000. I didn't think I would do it, but I'm there. What you got, my friend? What you got? How much you want to bet he fell asleep on us? Oh my god. Well, I'm going to give him a couple minutes, and then if he doesn't respond, then it will be bedtime-ish for Bex. For half dozen reasons. Okay. Well, we should probably look at somebody ahead of time. Who we got? Um, hmm. Interesting. Okay. That is fair. Hmm. I haven't raided into Luna in a hot minute. So we could do that. But yeah. So we're just gonna pop back to here for now. But yeah. I don't. For Ellie's sake, I'm going to play the second one a little bit, maybe next week. But yeah, it was fun to play. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know if this is a game that I would really want to revisit a lot. But it is kind of bedtime for me. We're going to raid into Luna. You guys are all amazing. You make streaming worth it. Friday is going to be my once a week YouTube stream. I'm going to be playing Doors again. I want to finish that game out, and we'll probably be a couple of weeks doing that. So, but yeah, everybody have a good night. Oh, well, how about I actually start the raid first before I start saying that shit? What? Okay, that's weird. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Let's get the raid message out there. You are all awesome. Everybody, have a good night. You might catch me on the Discord tomorrow. It's entirely possible. I'll probably be doing more of my tutorial stuff. You guys make streaming worth it. You are all amazing. And I hope I see you guys on Friday or Saturday this week. Have a good night, everybody.